Welcome to King Lizzard's Game Lounge and Homefront Revolution on Xbox One, and this is co-op. So this is the very first co-op mission you do in the game, called Boomtown. Now, Boomtown involves ambush a KPA patrol, which includes drones. Once you've taken out that patrol, your next job is to get to a hack point in order to determine and find out the location for fuel cells which the KPA use in order to fuel these drones. And obviously taking out those fuel cells will actually limit their capacity to use drones in the area and obviously help the resistance. Now, in order to get there, you're actually driving the motorcycle. The key to using the motorcycle is to not fully accelerate. If you over accelerate, e.g. put your finger on the trigger, on the right trigger, all the way down, you're going to crash into things. You're better off just slightly feathering it and getting a nice steady motion of bike control. That way you won't have accidents and you'll get to your location a lot quicker and a lot safer. Now, we're already upon the patrol here. Now, I was lucky enough in my first weapon crate in this co-op part of the game to get this limpet mine launcher. Basically, it's a magnetic mine launcher. So these mines that I fire out lock themselves onto these drones or anything that's metal. And they're absolutely fantastic. If you hit a drone dead on with this thing, it will destroy it, period. It will also take out surrounding troops, as you just saw. It's quite handy with the Goliaths as well. Oh, talking of which, Dr. V's running for his life. There's one behind us. So this is a Goliath. There is actually a 50-point achievement for taking one of these out, by the way. So if you haven't done that yet, just taking one of these babies out will get you a nice 50G for your game score. There we go, he's down and out. So as you saw there, it took about 3 shots to take this thing down with this limpet mine launcher. Now at this point we've cleared out the drone force, or that squad if you like, that we had to terminate. I'm now going back in here to grab some ammo because I'm down quite low on my limpet mines, and then I'm going to make a rush dash back for that bicycle that I used to get here, or the motorbike that I used to get here. And it's in here. So, oh crap, they spawn quick. Whoa, I got a major fast spawn going on here. I definitely don't want to tangle with too many of these guys. And oh my god, slow it down. That's it. This has populated or repopulated very, very quickly. Oh, I see why Dr. V's already at the other location. That's probably why I'm getting punished here. Because I ran back for the bike, he'd already moved on. So that's my bad. I'm a little bit slow on the mark. So I'll get this bike, rush over there and help him out of that location. It's looking pretty busy there. In fact, it's looking pretty busy everywhere. Jesus. So, oh, got stuck. Come on. Keep going, keep going. Get caught on the fence there. I'm going to go this way round. Oh, grinding a bit of the old fence there with the bike unintentionally. And Dr. V's in there somewhere. That didn't do much, so I'll get my gun out and get close quarters with these guys. Oh, I'll give him a good stab. Save some bullets. Excellent. Take this dude down. So this is the area we now need to set off a hack in order to locate the fuel cells so that we can destroy them. And once we destroy those fuel cells, it'll be a matter of escaping the level in order to finish it. So far so good. Just going to grab some ammo off these corpses. I'm not doing too bad for ammo here. I'm going to set off this hack. And once this hack's off, the key to the hack, you can see there on the left hand side, the radar, you need to stay within that yellow circle. That will ensure that you as a pair will get this hack done as quickly as possible. If one of you walks out of that area, the hack takes longer to do. If both of you walk out, you're not hacking at all. So you do need to make sure that you stay in the area and cover the hack, and also make sure that none of the KPA are getting in to sabotage what you're doing here. Oh, I was a little bit too far in front of that guy to take him out. That looked like a flamethrower dude. Yeah, I think it was. I'll grab some ammo off that chap as he was kind enough to donate some. Dr. V's looking after the stairs there and doing a good job. So we're ticking away. The hack's at 53%, so we're kind of halfway there now. We're still getting enemy forces coming on us. I'll give this guy a limpet mine to play with, I think, because I've got plenty of them at the moment. So he's not going to be feeling very well. He's down and out. And another guy there, we'll give him one to play with. He's doomed as well. Now when you get hits on the NPCs or the KPA, let's say, you'll see kind of a diagonal crosshair pop up, so you know you've actually made a hit on the enemy. It's kind of the same crosshair you get if you hit them or kill them though, so it's not always clear as to whether you've actually, you know, officially finished the target off, so you do need to double check some of the time. So far so good. We're almost there. A couple more guys coming in on us.
Nice job, Rates.
Hopefully we're going to be clear any minute now. There's another one of those specialist guys. Take him down. He went down pretty quick. The submachine gun that I'm using as a kind of my primary. It's not a primary, obviously it's my hand weapon, but it's actually a really good weapon and it does kill pretty quick. So reload those limpet mines up there. I'll grab some material so I can make myself some bombs and some Molotovs on the fly as well. Now, you can't initially make Molotovs on the fly, you do need to unlock that as a skill. Cheeky monkey coming behind us. That, buddy. Nice knife in the neck. I do really like the takedowns in this game, they're pretty cool. Do have a number of different takedowns. I've seen about 4 or 5 so far, I think. So yeah, there's a little bit of variety. It keeps it interesting, you know, makes it worthwhile playing stealthy. And that's the other thing I like about this game. We're kind of running and gunning this at the moment. However, we could quite easily just go around and try and do a stealth situation. Obviously, taking out patrols can be difficult doing stealthily, but you know, when you're getting into a stronghold like this, we could try and breach it silently if we wanted to, and try and get around as quietly as possible. Obviously, taking out fuel cells quietly would be another story, but you know, I do like the fact you've got an option to do things, or you know, how you want to do it. And I really do feel quite strongly that this game received a lot of bad press for no good reason. It sort of makes me wonder whether people were paid to give it bad press. It's actually quite a good, reliable game. And what I'm even more surprised at is online in co-op. This is pretty quick. You know, this is nothing like what we saw in the beta. It's a hell of a lot faster, and the missions are really engaging. To be honest, this is probably the most enjoyable co-op game that I've played with you know, a gaming friend for a long time. So at this point in the mission, it's all about taking out these fuel cells, and the fuel cells are these things I'm next to here. You can see these 2 have been destroyed, as I did a few moments ago, or a couple I prepared earlier, and we're now got to find the remaining 6 and take those out as well. So we've got quite a lot of activity in here. It's not wise to stand in the open during this mission. You will go down pretty quick, and the enemy will also come round on you pretty swiftly if you tend to stay in one spot. So do make sure you're moving around and using cover, otherwise you will go down quite swiftly. Now, we're actually playing this in easy mode, and I'll be honest, it's not easy. It's probably somewhere just above what I would call normal mode for most games. So it is actually a good challenge on easy mode. Now obviously, as you rank up and you level up, you'll get better gear, better weapons, and that will allow you to tackle the game at medium and hard modes. Okay, so job done there. We've cleared this area off, as the dispatch has just confirmed, so we've now got to get out of the area. Now before we get out of the area, we are going to get a bit of a fight. We have played this a couple of times before doing this level, just to get familiar with it, do it a little bit quicker so you're not watching us kind of poke around areas too much. Now there's health and ammo in this area. I'm going to grab myself some health because I'm getting a bit low. That gives me 2. So basically I've got 3 chances of, you know, recovering in the event I get involved in enemies and stuff. So we're going to exit the compound as we're nearer.
Come on, Rates, we need your help.
Actually, that was a bit silly. We could have gone out the front door. We've gone this way now anyway. We'll Dr. V taking out a sniper there. That's part of the reason why we went that direction, just so we're not getting sniped from behind, but chances are we probably wouldn't get hit anyway because we're around the other side of this fortress. The other thing I really like about Homefront the Revolution is the ability to build things on the fly. So I'm just going to build up some extra bombs here because we are going to meet some heavy vehicles, plus I'm going to build up some Molotovs. Now you can actually unlock building Molotovs on the fly through your multiplayer character's skill tree. It's actually in the fighter skill tree. In fact, I would suggest you focus on the fighter skill tree first, because the 3rd line of that skill tree opens up the ability to carry a 3rd weapon, and obviously that's going to come pretty handy. For instance, I could carry now primary like an assault rifle or a sniper rifle with this hand gun, which is obviously a submachine gun, not the most accurate of weapons in the world, so anything that's a bit more stable than this would be welcome in my inventory. So that's what I'm going to aim for. I think it's around about 10-11 points to unlock that, so start saving up your points hitting that finder tree, and that'll make your life a bit easier if you're a bit of a scrapper like me. Not too far from the end of the mission here, so just ahead of us there to the left is our exit point, but we cannot exit the level until we clear out these patrolling guards and deal with the support forces that turn up after we've taken these, or during the course of taking these guys out. So initially you've got a drone, so that, again, this limpet mine is invaluable at taking that thing out. Getting some damage here from various areas. You will get quite a few enemy turn up in this section. It'll probably take 2-3 minutes to clear this out on average, because the spawn of the additional enemies takes a little bit of time to kick in. Now across the way to my right there is a bowling alley. That's a good place to get additional ammo if you need it. It's basically as you run through the door to the left against the wall, and taking a few shots there. The building I was shooting in the direction of just now has got good roof access, so if you're a sniper or you're pretty good with whatever other weapons you're using that are accurate, that's a good place to be in order to shoot down on those enemy troops, because you can see one of the primary areas they come in from is that road just in front there. So when you get down to the very last handful of enemies, you will actually see some red crosshairs appear above their heads and also on your map. So that is an indication that you've nearly killed everything in the area. So when you hear the dispatcher, that is an indication that enemy reinforcements are coming in. So get yourself in a good place to be able to start taking those down and without taking too much damage. Now I'm going to get a bit brave here and get a little bit closer. See if we can finish this mission double quick. Take that guy out. Have a quick scout round. I'm going to run in, grab some ammo, because I just noticed my submachine gun ammo is really low, so I can show you where that ammo dump is right here, as I said, on the left. So I can build up some odds and sods as well, some of my bombs and molotovs if I want to. So I've got my health, so I'm now up to 3 health now, so I didn't lose much of any health then. And now the enemy forces are following me in, which is what I expected. You do need to be careful in here, because once you're in here, the enemy or the KPA will actually flank you, so they will try and box you in here, and you'll get enemy coming in behind you and the front. So do try and take things down quickly, but don't stick around in the same area for too long if you're not able to kill enemy swiftly, because you will just get overrun and taken down. Even in normal mode, as I said, this is still pretty tough, and it's probably equivalent of normal and a half for most games, if you like. So trying to get some mines in. Got it. Okay, got that drone. Take this guy out. May as well knife him. I'm right next to him. Give this guy a taste of the submachine gun. And I'm going to try and get up with Dr. V. This is the other area I was telling you about. So up here you've got quite a good vantage point. Again, enemy will run up that ramp and give you a hard time as well. But this is a good place to be in order to take out the reinforcements that are coming at the end of this mission. Now directly ahead of me, we've got one of those kind of super troopers. These guys, even with these limpet mines, will actually take about 3 or 4 of these mines. The guys come up the stairs. Oh, he got it big time. Let's see if we can take this guy down. These guys will do big damage. He's on his way up the ramp now. That's not so good. I've got guys behind me. Oh, grab some ammo. Getting a bit low here on stuff. It looks like we've got 2 of those troopers down there. That's not good. Oh, didn't get that down the slope. I want it down the slope on these 2. That missed entirely. Oh, getting seriously close here. Need to heal up. I'm getting really low on health here too, so I've got to be careful. Take this other guy down. I think I just got him in the head. We're down to the last 2 primaries to take down. You see those targets came up above their heads. Actually no, 3. Looks like there's another one down the end there. And then once we get these guys pinned down, we can exit the area directly to my right. There is a little kind of doorway we can run in, finish the mission at that point, mission over. So this was Boomtown and Homefront the Revolution on Xbox One. I'll be back with more co-op action from the co-op campaign, as well as single player action from this game. Please remember to rate and subscribe. If you're not a subscriber, don't be shy, click that sub button. Take care, keep well, and keep watching.
That's the last of them. Get to the checkpoint and we'll let you in. You made it. Fantastic work, every one of you. The KPA assault is on hold. At least for now.